President Muhammadu Buhari today won at the appeal court on the suit seeking to disqualify him. But the president did say yesterday that he's under pressure over his cabinet list. We'll find out details and discuss that right here. And the investigation has begun into the crisis that has engulfed the Edo State House of Assembly as House of Reps Committee meets with the Speaker and Clerk of the House. Hello everyone and welcome to the program. This is Politics Today live on Channels Television. I'm sure Kimalia Channels Television's global headquarters in Lagos. We continue our countdown and monitoring of the activities of the president as the nation eagerly awaits the formation of the president's cabinet. It is now 44 days since President Muhammadu Buhari and his vice were inaugurated at the government on a second term in office, and we await the formation of the president's cabinet. He can't do the job alone. He needs a team to work together. So there is a need to do that. That will, in fact, get attention tonight on the program. We'll be discussing all of the issues. Delaying the cabinet list. He did spend almost 6 months before he did the last one. But how long will it take this time around? Well, the appeal court today has dismissed the suit challenging President Buhari's qualification to contest for the 2019 presidential election. The three-man panel threw out their suit for being incompetent. The appellate court had reserved judgment in the suit after listening to the argument conversed by the counsel to parties in the matter. The plaintiff had asked the courts to set aside the judgment of the Federal High Court, which declined to hear the suit challenging President Buhari's educational qualification before the conduct of the 2019 general election. And we're keeping tabs on what is happening in Edo State. Not a good side presently in the political ramification of that state. The crisis rocking Edo State politics lingers. And so the National Assembly has intervened like they promised. The clerk of the Edo State House of Assembly, Mr. Yaya Omongbai, has been questioned by the members of the Honorable Razak Namdas-led House of Representatives ad hoc committee set up to look into the crisis emanating from the inauguration of the state 7th Assembly on the 17th of June 2019. The session, which lasted for about 40 minutes, also had 10 of the inaugurated lawmakers of the Assembly in attendance, including the Speaker. The House of Reps Committee in Edo State as part of its investigation into the crisis currently rocking the Edo State House of Assembly following the inauguration. Well, the lawmakers have also quizzed the Speaker, Mr. Frank Okiye. The members of the lower chamber are curious to know why only 9 members out of 24 Edo lawmakers were present at the inauguration on the 17th of June 2019. This is perhaps what you may not be able to find on your regular bulletin. We'll give you some of the back and forth of the conversation in that investigation panel today. Take a listen.
Did you further effort to reach out to other members-elect to be able to complete the process of documentation for inauguration? Did you?
After the inauguration?
After the inauguration.
I have been calling some of them, and why the thing is becoming difficult for me was that immediately after the inauguration, they broke themselves into 2 groups. The ones that were not inaugurated, who could not meet up, left. They were no longer in Benin. And most time, the call I was not getting from them was no longer palatable for me.
Tell us the cause.
Some of them were calling me and quarreling, and they were threatening me. They were somewhere in Abuja. I couldn't go to meet them in Abuja to come for declaration.
What has always been the mode of communication, of proclamation between the House and the members?
We exchange communication through call and through letters.
In this case, we later sent.
This time, because of the time, I had to call all of them. I did this.
You can see that, yeah.
Okay.
We later sent.
This time around, I was calling them on phone because there was no time The time was too short. If I delayed the inauguration further than that on the 17th, the whole House Assembly would have been set on ablaze. Because the tension was already, the Edo State was no longer secure at that time.
In the 24 House of Assembly, where all of you are APC, that only 9 of you were available for inauguration. What did your colleagues tell you? What is the problem?
Well, quite honestly, there were some build-up of acrimony before the 17th. We were actually not aware that some members had ganged up and they were not willing to submit to the inauguration. We had interactions, some make demands, and those of us said, well, what is important is we get to be inaugurated. Now, on that day, because interaction had been on, we'll be talking, but we didn't know some of them went out. Coincidentally, at the same time, some of us were already around the premises, and several calls were made from 12 o'clock. Myself and about 5 of us were making calls on our members that were already at the chamber. They were either not picking call, or some would say they're in Abuja, some would say they're in Sapele, and one say he was sick. So we didn't know what was going on. We were already here when we heard the evening had gone for press conference. So when they were not responding, for some of us started mounting pressure on the clerk. We don't have to be here a whole day. It's already about 3:30 and we're going to go to 4. And the moment we were about 9, we said we have already formed a quorum.